What's up guys, ATCG here. Welcome back to Yu-Gi-Oh! Deck of the Day. Today we have a very special deck profile. We're profiling an anime exclusive deck, Sunavalon's. It's from the latest Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime, Yu-Gi-Oh! Vrains, played by Specter. It hasn't come out in the real life game yet, and it has been such a long time since we saw it in the anime, so I don't think Konami ever plans on printing it, at least not soon. But it's fun to have a look at decks that you can see if they ever come out and have some fun while playing decks out of your favorite characters. This is one of my favorite decks from Vrains. So let's start. This deck is of course not for sale. We just printed these cards just to have some fun. So we have 3 Sunset Genius Lucky. This deck utilizes normal monsters, normal plant monsters, to go for really good powerful link plays. And they need to be low level, so this is the one he used in the anime, but I'm including one more, Marinating Plant. It's one I found that it's level 2 and it's a normal plant. It has synergy with another card I run in the deck. And of course I wanted to include 6 because I'm playing Rescue Rabbit. It's important to get a lot of normal monsters on the field because you need to do a lot of link plays. You can even do an extra link with this deck. It's kind of situational, but it can happen, so I'm going to show you at the end of the video. I also run a full Predaplant engine. The reason behind this is because of the new Armage link. It hasn't come out yet, but it's coming out in dual power, so I have that printed as well. But this helps because you can turn your Seraphonite into any plant monster, while also getting the additional effects of Seraphonite. One Bulb, I think it's the best plant monster in existence, and everybody can agree with this. Leslie for the Brilliant Fusion. And some hand traps, 2 Ogre and 2 Veiler. These in particular because they're also light targets for your Brilliant Fusion. I didn't want to include any more bricks like Tricklum because you already run Cobra and Lazuli, so I think having light targets that can also be disruptions is extremely important. And for spells, you need a lot of revival spells with this deck because you link away a lot, so you need to keep linking to make the bigger board. So Tri-White is the reason I want both plants to be level 2 or lower, so I can bring 3 of them back. 3 Swing of Memories, another card that can revive normal monsters, and it's not once per turn. And the 2 generic revival spells, Monster Reborn Succession. This is limited, this is once per turn, so you don't want to run more than 1 of each. 2 Painful Decision. This has multiple purposes. Other than being a starter, because you need to see a plant in order to play, it also fills your graveyard with plants to use Tri-White earlier. 1 Brilliant, because of course you need the Brilliant if you want to use Seraphonite. 3 Call by the Grave. It's a search deck, so you do a lot of combos, so stopping your opponent's hand traps is important. 1 Upstart for some extra draw power. And the best trap Specter used in the game, Glorious Growth. This card has a weird effect, but it reads as follows. When you take damage, you get back the life points you lost, you special summon a token, you link with it, and when you gain back life points, your opponent takes that much damage. So it has synergy with some link monsters as well. So you can do link plays during your opponent's turn and deal double the damage that you took because of another card in the extra deck. So if you take 4,000 damage, like from an attack of a Chaos Max or something, you can OTK your opponent if you have this and another card on the field. So it's a card that can catch your opponent off guard. And the extra deck, which is the important part, Son of Aldorias. You need a normal plant monster to make this, and it's 0 attack, but it cannot be attacked. Your opponent attacks you directly instead, and once per turn when you take damage, you special summon a Sunvine Link monster from your extra deck to the zone it points to, and get back all the life points you lost. So it combos with Glorious Growth, because when you get back life points from this, and you deal double damage to your opponent. And it also helps you survive and bring out your Sunvine monsters, which are the win conditions. And of course this card has upgrades. You play 1 Doria Hades, 1 Doria Gnome, and 1 Doria Trantie. Each is a link up version from the original one. But you cannot use these as link material during the turn they're summoned, so you can't link up to all 3 of these in one turn. You have to summon 1 each turn, or you can make these 2 just with Dorias if you have 2 monsters. Because to activate their effect, they have to have Sunavalon as a link material. They can have the same effect as Dorias, which you get back life points, but they can use their effects more times depending on their link arrows. Doriades can use it twice, Dorian Nom 3. Doriatrante doesn't have this effect. Doriatrante has, it's important for 4 arrows, because a monster in the extra deck gets attack points equal to the arrows of the Sunavalon it points to, so 4 means it gets a lot of attack points, and it has an effect to negate stuff, so it's important to have as well. And now for some old Sunavalons, play Daphne, which is a recycler. You tribute a plant point to it and you get back 2 plants from back to your deck. And 2 Melias, this is the one he used in the final duel against Lightning, it's a new addition. So it's a link 3 which has good arrows for the extra link combo. When it's summoned, you get back a plant from your grave, so it's an extender as well. And these are Sunavalons, so they have the same effect as Doriades and the rest, so you can attack them. And for the Sunvines, 3 Thrasher. This is the main damage dealer. It needs a plant monster to be summoned, but you can also summon it with Doria's effect. When it's summoned, it points to a Sunavalon. It gains 800 attack points for each of these monsters' markers. So the more powerful the Sunavalon, the more powerful Thrasher gets. And if it battles a monster, if it attacks a monster, after damage calculation, you can special summon that monster to a zone Sunavalon points to. So it also steals your opponent's monsters, so you have more damage on the field. 2 Gardna. This card, when it's attacked, it reduces the damage you take, depending on your Sunavalon's link markers. And also when destroyed by battle, it ends the battle phase. So when your opponent tries to push like out of Dorias, you can just take the first battle damage, summon this under Dorias. Then your opponent has to attack this because they cannot attack the Sunavalon monsters. You reduce the damage and you end the battle phase. You can survive another turn to link up to your Sunavalons and your Thrasher so you can push back. 1 Jasmine. This is a great addition to any plant type deck. It's coming out in dual power very soon, so it helps. You can tribute any monster it points to special summon a plant from the deck. It also has an effect which is relevant to our mages when you gain life points, but that's not the most relevant effect. And this is the reason you can run Brilliant Fusion, because you can use Seraphinite's effect for the second normal summon, tribute her, and summon any plant monster from the deck. So it's a very good combo you can do. And there's a 3-card extra link. I know it's a bit too much, but you can do it with Scorpio, Rescue Rabbit, Tri-White. Technically 4, but no, you just need any monster to discard with Scorpio. Any monster, doesn't have to be a normal monster. So you just summon this, you discard any monster, summon the Cobra. You search your Brilliant. With 2 plants you can make Jasmine. You Brilliant Fusion, sending one of the hand traps. It doesn't matter which one you send. And lastly, to summon your Seraphonite, you use Seraphonite's extra normal summon to summon your Rescue Rabbit. You'll banish the Rescue Rabbit to get 2 Genius Lucky to the field. Now that you've used the extra normal summon, you can tribute with Jasmine's effect to get 1 more monster. So you get your 3rd Genius Lucky, because you need 3 normal monsters in order to bring them all back with Tri-White later in the combo. So using these 2, you summon Daphne. And it's important to summon her first because she points because of her arrows. And now you can summon Melias, which needs 2+ plant monsters, including a link monster. So you use these 2, which is Jasmine is a link. And when Melias is summoned, you can special summon back a plant from the grave. So you special summon Genius Lucky. Now you use Lucky to summon Dorias. And this is where you need the Tri-White. You activate Tri-White. Special summon back all 3 Genius Lucky. You link 1 away for a Thrasher because you need a link in order to be able to summon the second Melias. So you link these 3. And you summon the second Melias. When Melias is summoned, you bring back the Lucky. It's not a once per turn effect to bring it back. So you're like this right now. And you can send Lucky, link away for a Thrasher. Thrasher's effect boosted by some Melias's markers. It's 3, so it's 3200 attack. They cannot attack these because they're Sunavalon, they have to attack your Thrasher. And with Dorias' effect, if you take damage, you can special summon 1 to a zone points to. So even if they destroy this, you can still special summon a Sunvine to a zone because Melias is Sunavalon, so you can summon it here and rebuild the extra link. You know, it's not the most safe extra lane because it doesn't have any nightmares or something, but it's still a fun way to win a duel against some decks. And for a fun deck like this, where you just don't know that it's just an enemy deck, it's a cool play. So yeah, that's the deck. I think it's a really fun one. I really wish that sometime they print it, even with changed effects. That would be nice. So yeah, thank you for watching. See you next time. For ATCG exclusive products, there's a limited sale time, so if you want any of these, you can buy them from our site. You can also get a discount if you use the ATCG code